Good evening, everybody. This is your faithful Amanda Splatts. Just decided to go live today, practice a couple things, get ready for the Otagiri Soul stream on Saturday. Road test a few things, try a few games shortly, and I don't plan on playing any of these too long or like ever again. But if you like them, if you really like them, if you're really interested and want to see a full playthrough, let me know. Because Street Fighter 1, doing Street Fighter 1, and it actually slowing down a little bit at the end when I got the Chivo for beating it. I'm starting to wonder what the limits of this laptop is. Like, when I initially bought it for like 33% off, the guy said it could run Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it could stream, but not both. So, if I can get these retro games going, and they run very cheap, very weekly, possible collabs may happen. In fact, I wanted to start it today with a game that I would love to collab someday. It's one of my favorite games growing up. I had 6 different games planned. We may not get to all of them, but I just want to try. Just messing around a little bit, getting a couple of watch hours. Maybe someone will stop by. So I got a... I'm out in the fucking desert, as you may know. And in the desert, sometimes there are mirages brought on by heat and things like that. Heat and the waves coming off of things and your brain playing tricks on you. So I have a Mirage Nintendo and a Mirage Super Nintendo. We're going to load up the Mirage Nintendo first. Got a couple games for you for that. Let me load the Mirage. Let me capture the Mirage so you can share the hallucination with me. You can see the hallucination. Is the hallucination too loud, chat? I think it's kind of loud. Mute my audio source this time. Because, like, it's a lot louder for me because the hallucination is right on my computer. It's weird how it reflects like that. But this is the first game we're going to try out today. Good lord, I can't feel myself think. There we go. This is Vegas Dream. And this is a game I played and I loved growing up. It's a casino game, so we're not going to stay too long. But it does have interesting things, especially that I wanted to do a potential collab with one day. Hey Squid, thank you for showing up. You're gonna get to see some hallucinations. This is my Mirage Nintendo, and this is Vegas Dream. We're not gonna stay too long on any of these games. I got like 6 games to go through, and I will be playing on here an hour or so. I was gonna start earlier, but I was watching Kara Senpai stream, and dear God, she's just so intelligent, and just so brilliant. I can't even, man. I really do aspire to be like Kara Senpai someday. Okay, so input your name. Now I'm a Babaniku, so either one will work, but I am your faithful Amanda Splatts right now. Keeping an eye on the bars. So this is a very simple gambling game, but it's got a very interesting mechanic. that'll show up a little bit later. Um, it's got 4 games: the blackjack, roulette. Don't bother that arrow. That's just a arrow shaped fly on the Mirage. Blackjack, roulette, slot machine, and Keno. Because we are VTubers. We need that Keno, right? We need the 100% Keno. But Keno, in a gambling term, it's boring as hell. It's one of the most boring games ever. I may force you to watch some. But now we're going with blackjack because blackjack is what I work with. And we'll get to the... I want to get to the interesting mechanic, at least the mechanic a few times. So this grinning bastard here, he wants to play. He's the dealer. Throwing $100. I'll play a little heavy because I don't want to... We're not going to be here too long today. So, now, interesting thing about this game, I believe it's like a 6-deck shoe. Because when I was a little Splatts, I saw that this got like the 9 of clubs like 3 times in a row, and I'm like, I think it's broken. And High Chief Father Splatts, who's a huge gambler, he told me, nah, sometimes when they play blackjack, they'll put like 6 decks together to help throw off people who do card counting. You see this? I love Vegas Dream. It's very simple and it works because I don't play too much poker because I know that's the other big one. Although in the Super Nintendo sequel, Vegas Dream, they do have poker as well. Oh yeah, baby! Blackjack. All good, man. Blackjack's pay 3 to 2. Although I hear these days, casinos are trying to save money, and I think they're trying to pay him 6 to 5. But right now, 3 to 2, baby. 850. We are moving and schmoving. Here on Amanda Splatts Gaming. This is now Amanda Splatts. I'm no longer a V singer, a PNG singer. I am now Amanda Splatts Gaming. We are Vegas Dream Fortnite gamers. Now, he's got a 5, so doubling down would actually be a really good idea. Because he's probably gonna bust. So we'll double down. We don't know what we got yet. Rika Paprika. I miss Rika. I miss both of the Rikas. I loved Rika Paprika 2's hand cam stream. The Blackjack hand cam streams that they did. And I think Dia Fortuna of Pixel Link or something also did some recently. But, yeah, that was cool. So, Rika, if y'all are out there, we remember you, bruh. Or sis. I don't know, like, in the community whether to call a Babanuku a man or a woman. Like, but I guess it's like in the real community out there. If you just ask politely, they'll usually let you know. Double down, baby. Double down. Always. Unless they've got like a 10 show them, then you might want to rethink it. 20, yeah, baby. Splat, man. Okay, now this is the interesting mechanic that I love about Vegas Dream. Every few hands, or every few whatever you're doing, someone comes up and talks to you. Sometimes it'll be like a bonus game. Sometimes it'll be some kind of event. Now you got to make a decision. Do we trust this guy? Can we change a $5 bill for this guy? Because I believe it's randomly generated. It could be good, could be bad. You know what? I just hit a double down on a blackjack. I'm feeling money. Yeah, sure. I'll change it. Oh wait, wrong button. Wrong button. I forgot. I'm playing my hallucination with an Xbox controller, and A is B and B is A. Okay, so is this... Who is this? This Keith Olbermann looking motherfucker. From the Hal Palace Hotel to Miss Splatts, we have an apology for you. Special apology for what happened last night. You accept the skip to 5... Now, you see, there you go. You could win or lose money depending on choices you make. I'm gonna have to make a notice when I play with my senpais, though, that the A and B buttons are reversed on here. Because if I ever do a platformer or something, I don't want to change it. Splatformer. Although considering Milo would probably be more of a racing game or something. Hit. He's got a jack. Oh, I've only got a 12. I'll play the odds. That's why I don't like hitting on 12 or higher, no matter what, because, 10, Jack, Queen, King, those are the most plentiful things. But it depends on who you talk to, whether or not you should hit at all on those. We got a lot of games to get to tonight, so let's ramp it up. You can't, unlike a lot of casino games, you can actually beat this game. You can actually win this game by, I believe it's $1 million. If you get $1 million, there is an ending. And it plays into the Mr. or Mrs. thing you choose at the beginning. So yeah, it's just not preferred pronouns. It actually plays into some of the events as well, who may try to wine and dine you and romance your ass. So 18, all right. $17, there you go. I want to at least wait for one more person to pop up, get another decision going. So the great thing is that you can play this with 4 people with 1 controller. So my dream is to get 3 of my senpais, like Kara or Nicola, Grub, something like that. Get them together, and all of us can play Vegas Dream with just the 1 controller and the 1 hallucination. And each of us having to make our own decisions. Why did I hit on 17? I'm an idiot, and more importantly, why did it work? There we go. Lady Luck is on my side. Mrs. Splatts, this old man has something interesting to tell me. It's not quite the right place, so let's move to the lounge. This bastard wants to buy me a drink. Just between the two of us, there's... Jesus Christ. This dude wants to sell me Bitcoin. $200 per Bitcoin. I gotta remember that the buttons are reversed, so... You know what? Let's buy some Bitcoin. I'll buy all your damn Bitcoin. That's sad. That's the fucking sad music. What is it, Keith Oberman? This is a message from the Silverman Sachs brokerage firm. We've been entrusted with the sale of Miss Splatts' stocks. Drop in the stock market today. We unfortunately had to sell the stock at half the original price. Splatts will only receive $800. Get CoffeeZilla on that guy. We're gonna call CoffeeZilla on that old bastard. He took me for a ride with crypto. I'm gonna take you for a ride. Marvel 2 is coming, baby. You can't stop it. So y'all know what a roulette wheel looks like. Y'all know what a slot machine looks like. Y'all want some Keno. Because we are VTubers. We must have the Keno. You want to see the Keno? Hello, ladies. This is stupid. Keno. It's one of those games you play while you're waiting for other games to finish. Like in Super Caesar's Palace, which is what Papa Splatts, High Chief Papa Splatts, used to play all the time. You could play Keno and then go do other stuff and get the Keno results. Now, my being a gambler, that comes directly from Father Splatts. So you can blame Father Splatts for my profanity, my love of gambling, and my musical acumen. Blame him. High Chief Peter Splatts, or High Chief Father Splatts. Peter Maivia, no, it may be The Rock. What if I were The Rock? You don't know I'm not the fucking Rock. So, you can pick as many numbers or as few numbers as you want. But the more numbers you pick, the more have to come up in order for you to win something. So we got this lady looking at me. You're not my type. So let's go with 6 and the 9 and the 69 and the 4 and the 20 I'm putting all my money on this baby. So the 4 of us would all get Keno, put on as many numbers. Now the more numbers you put up, the more you have to get in order to win. So there's that risk reward. You see, it's just like a lottery, except slightly faster and slightly more boring. I hate Keno. Not a fan of the Keno. Didn't get a single fucking number. Not a single fucking number. I'm broke. Now, when all 4 players are broke, this is what happens. You got one last chance. So bad. Las Vegas never sleeps. It's always waiting for you. But then again, Las Vegas is also a city that sells dreams. You're fucking poet. We will give you another chance to go home a winner. Remember, though, this is your last chance. Go ahead. Hit the lever. So you get down to 0. If everyone gets down to 0... Oh, second chance to win. The rest depends on you. Now start on your new challenge. Well, I'm gonna... How much did I get? How much did I get from it? Oh. Well, hello there, ma'am. My name is Amanda Splatts, and you are looking quite classy tonight. I like the short bowl cut hair. I like the suit and tie. I mean, I know it's probably a uniform, but you make it work, ma'am. Where's that smiling bastard who was working here earlier? I didn't like him. I'll play around with you. Fuck is wrong with my life? That's 18. She got a 5. I'll stand. I lost. And here we am, once again sitting at the sadness wheel. The sadness slots. The failure wheel. All over again. This is what my life has become. What? I wanted to show you all the game over screen, man. Where it's just 4 sad bastards walking down in an airport with nothing in their pockets. I can't believe I friggin' hit it. I hit the friggin' jackpot on the second last chance, man. Ah. There's so many coins. This is legitimate. Never happened to me before, chat. I've never hit the triple bar. Start on your new challenge. I just want to see how much I got. Well, hello. These are looking good for Miss Amanda Splatts. Hold on. I gotta... Hold on. You hear nothing, you see nothing. Hold on. You hear nothing, you see nothing. We're gonna go ahead and end the game here. I'm gonna put out my password so I can continue later with my $20,000. Okay, chat. It's your job to memorize that fucking password. Alright? I'm trusting you. You have never let me down before. Now, what other blissful things can this mirage show us? What other things can we do? Well, we can do sports. Fucking sports, man. This is Softball Tengoku. Now, y'all who are hardcore Nintendo players may notice that this is Dusty Diamond's All-Star Softball, but they edited it and cut it down and hacked it to hell when they did Dusty Diamond All-Star Softball. It was not 99% humans and only a few animals. This is all wacky crap. This is the original version. So, hey, chat, if any of y'all are in there, what you feeling? You feeling the softball park? You feeling the duck pond, the cliff? You feeling the school? You feeling the island? What you feeling, chat? You know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling the duck pond. Okay. You see, look at all these weird freak bastards. And you can pick them. Now, they turn almost all of these into human beings in Dusty Diamond All-Star Softball, the port that came over to the US. But we got friggin' eyeball men and Frankensteins and weird men and alligators and mouses and raccoons and ghosts, and we got all sorts here. It's like licorice all sorts, chat. Have you ever had licorice all sorts? They're actually quite good. You can get them in the British section. I sometimes wonder about going to the British section of the local supermarket. Like, is it really what the British people are eating? Oh, wait. I just want to start. Now, you see, there's a ninja throwing a ball at a Tengu. You're not going to get that shit in Ken Griffey Jr. baseball. Although I will tell you, this game is very aggressive. It's Satan, I think. This game is surprisingly amazing with fielding. Like, it almost always catches the ball. I didn't want to do too much of the same type of games, the same genre of games. So it was either going to be this or Base Wars, which is like baseball, but it's violence and it's robots and it's swords and shit. But I felt, you know, we're just going to be chill today. We're going to have a chill Zatsu retro gaming stream, playing baseball. I'm not happy with this. This ninja. Okay, so I got one run in though, so this is only 7 runs. You see, I'm a friggin' Tengu. I don't think we'll go through a full game. I mean, like, just a couple innings, you'll see what they have to offer. Double play, baby! A big double deuce. Oh. Nope. Turnabout is fair play. Yeah, I believe there's a season mode. I think there was a season mode in Dusty Diamond All-Star Softball. I gotta be careful. I keep going for the thumbstick. The Mirage Nintendo doesn't use the thumbstick. I don't think the Mirage Super Nintendo does either. Hurry up. Dude, did that dude just fly? I don't think he can sing the I Believe I Can Fly song now, because R. Kelly is persona non grata. Like, Puff Daddy's persona non grata now. It's the all these R&B people I used to listen to growing up. Just a whole bunch of horrible crap. Like, there are 3 or 4 different songs I had to cut out of my... That dude friggin' flew. I have to remember that. And I can't sing because they may have some iconic songs, but they turn out to be horrible fucking people. It's like people have their differing opinions about Logan Paul, but I'm a wrestling fan, and he is the United States champion right now till LA Knight takes it from him. Good, out. Oh, shit. We got a pig playing baseball with a ninja. You can't... I don't know what kind of drugs you'd need to take to see this in real life, but I don't recommend you do them. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs, kid. I'm 100% honest. I've never done drugs. I have yet to plumb the depths of my own natural psychosis. Now, you see, the computer is very powerful. Very powerful when it comes to the fielding. So you either got to live grind it all the way back or just get a home run. That was probably a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh. I should have gotten Base Wars. I should have pulled up Base Wars. That's a lot more fun, it's a lot faster, and you get to beat the crap out of each other. But I thought this might be a cute little thing to show off. Thought this might be cute. Oh yeah, he's waiting for me. No way. No way that was safe. You quick bastard. It's the ninja again. No! You stupid eyeball man! Well, anti the friggin' eyeball man. Why can eyeball man jump into the sky like that? Is there a use for it? No. No, eyeball man, you're just running around like a doofus. Get down, or floaty man, whatever. No, not the eyeball man. Eyeballs are the eyeball man. You're the floaty man. You're the floaty man, and you're floating like a friggin' idiot. That's BS. That's BS. I was standing right fucking there, man. I was right fucking there, man. I'm trying not to fucking curse so much. I probably will not be cursing during the Otagita stream this Saturday, because I don't think you can lose that, because it's like a visual novel. God, this guy's gonna knock it out of the park, isn't he? I gotta stop him. Fuck. Why? Why? Oh yeah, I forgot. If at any point one team gets ahead of the other by 10, the game just shuts off. It's a mercy rule. No, you suck. You suck too bad. You don't deserve to play our game. Go piss off in the woods somewhere. So that softball Tengoku, I don't know why I fucking pulled it up. I said don't mind the arrow. That's not an arrow, that's a fly on your screen. You should really clean your fucking screen, chat. Because we're gonna play some fucking pinball. This is another game that Miss Amanda Splatts grew up playing and loving, and it may not even have been that good. This is Rollerball. It's the super pinball game that will excite and amuse you. Do I excite and amuse you, chat? Now, match play, I don't think we can play right now because it is a 2-player only. I might show it briefly, but no, we're playing the skyscraper game. Now, I want to warn you before we get started. This theme slaps. It fucking slaps. Get that sick ass music, man. So fucking sick, man. Da 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 da. It's sick, man. Like, I haven't played this game in years, and I still remember the challenge, the skyscraper theme. Music does it. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons I wanted to be a or PNG singer instead of just a PNG tuber. Because music is so powerful, man. Music just can take you back in just the space of a couple of notes of the blink of an eye, man. And I wanted to harness that. I wanted to learn how to harness that and do this kind of memories. Hi, Splatts. I got off from the stream. How are you doing? You're doing great. Grub, thank you for stopping by. This is just a little Guerilla to test out a couple of desert consoles. What you're seeing now is not a Nintendo. It's a Desert Mirage that is similar to a Nintendo. And we are looking at a Desert Mirage that is similar to Rollerball by HAL Laboratories. Basically just getting ready for the Otagiriso stream on Saturday. Road testing a couple things. Do you think what were you playing, Grub? I do apologize. It was spending the last couple hours setting up and everything. What were you playing, Grub? Now you see this table. This table is so sick, man. If I had some fuck you money, I would commission someone to make a life-size table exactly like the rollerball table. Only problem is I don't think you could actually play it because it'd be 4 different screens. So maybe it would just be the 3 screens, and then like have a LED board or something for the skyscraper or the dirigible at the top. Unturned. Isn't that the block zombie game y'all were talking about? I'll admit I don't know much about Minecraft. And it's not that I don't know much about it. I've been watching too fucking much Minecraft when I started getting into VTubers. I personally am not that interested because I like to have a little more plot to some of my games, even though I say that playing a fucking pinball game. But I understand that it is a great social game too. That's why I bought Tabletop Simulator. I was torn between buying Tabletop Simulator or SVC Chaos, and I thought, I might as well make a little investment. Zombie Black May first year collab, so that was cool. Well, I'm happy you're getting out there, Grub. I'm happy you got to collab. Love to collab with y'all someday as soon as I can figure out the laptop, what the limits of the laptop are, what I can do. In fact, if you want to check the VOD, I played Vegas Dream. It's a casino game for 4 people, and I thought it might make a great collab game someday with 3 other flavors, because 4 people play, but you only need 1 controller. And you not only does it have the casino games, but you also have people coming up to you asking you questions. You got to make choices and stuff. So it spices up the formula a little bit. Grub, I do look forward to when I finally can get to collab. I know I just recently got my own room at the old Flavor Motel, and And I feel a little bad about pressing that so much, that wanting to get that, but I was flooding the general with all my shit, and I didn't want to flood the general with all my shit, so now I can put all my shit in my little motel room there on the Discord, and if you don't like me, then you can ignore me. If you do like me, then you can feel what I'm putting down. So we're not going to be here too much longer. I show you the Mirage NES. I want to show you the Mirage Super NES. That was on purpose. So before I break out the Mirage Super Nintendo, I want to show you a game that I want to do for a splatter day. A full-length splatter day sometimes. And I'd almost love to get a couple senpais to voice act it with me. This is a game that was very near and dear to my heart. We're not going to be all long on it, but when I was growing up, well, I remember when I posted my links in general, I started feeling bad for taking space. I mean, I know they're cool with it. I know we don't have any other option, but I know people were giving me shit early on for talking and everything without even debuting, so I felt bad about that. I'm done feeling bad about that though, because it's what I had to do. But here's a little preview of something I want to do for a full splatter day. Before we move on to the Super Nintendo. June 10th. Professor Im sets out for the Chichen Itza with 7 men. June 22nd. 1 man disappears while studying El Castillo Pyramid. July 9th. 3 men disappear while researching the Well of Sacrifice. July 14th. Professor Eames and 2 others vanish mysteriously while excavating the ball court. Only the guide returns. July 17th. The professor's notes and a few artifacts are found in the Well of Sacrifice. Professor Eames was an expert on Mayan writing. He read in an old book that the mythical Sun Key was hidden at Chichen Itza and set out to discover it. Look at that. Professor Eames' daughter was a close friend. Since it was summer vacation, we decided to go to Mexico to solve the mystery of his disappearance. So yeah, we're doing Otagiri So next this splatter day, but on a future splatter day, I want to do this game, Tombs and Treasure, because Chichen Itza, it's fascinating. It's an amazing place, and I never beat this game as a kid because it's soft locked. I didn't even know I was soft locking myself. But if you know what you're doing, it's 1 to 2 hours, which I think is perfect for a future debut stream, or future presentation rather. So yeah, future Splatter Day main event, Tombs and Treasure. I'll let y'all listen to my sick BGM for a minute while I set up the Super Nintendo Mirage. I can't believe I had the Super Nintendo emulator, or not emulator, the Mirage. I can't believe they didn't even have. What the fuck is wrong with me tonight, chat? I can't believe I had my sick new BGM playing during the entire Street Fighter 1 playthrough yesterday. I was a little fucked in the head. I got up at 5 a.m. to challenge myself. I woke up at 3:30. But it wasn't as bad as it could have been, because I ended up waking up at like 2:30 a.m. anyways to go to the restroom that day, so by the time the actual 3:30 alarm came off, it wasn't that bad. I could fucking lie and say that I was, man, that I was struggling. But I'll always be your honest and your faithful Amanda Splatts. So we're done with the Nintendo Mirage. Now we're going to load up a Super Nintendo Mirage. We're not going to stay here long. Just got 3 games to show you. Maybe a 4th. Add window. Add Mirage capture. Capture the shit out of this Mirage. Now, I don't know anything about this fucking game at all. I gotta turn the BGM back down. I'm not an idiot. Mute the BGM again. I don't know anything about this game except when I was looking for Vegas Dream, I found there was a game called Dynamite the Las Vegas. So we're gonna see what this is. Check this out a bit. Hey, Kara Senpai, thank you for stopping by, man. I would have started like an hour ago, but you're way too brilliant for me. I was sucked in by your friggin' stream, man. You're way too intelligent with the concepts, and I do aspire to be half the streamer you are, Senpai. But right now we're gonna dynamite the Las Vegas. We're gonna get put on a fucking watch list for saying that. So I don't know Japanese, but we're at the Dynamite Las Vegas. All of a sudden, a fucking dragon shows up, and there's some neon people, and then Shenron talks to this dude in white, and he wants to dynamite the Las Vegas, apparently. And the only person that can stop him is Mr. 45-degree angle eyebrows. This is the man who wants to dynamite the Las Vegas. Hold on. Gotta resize. You're not getting the full dynamite the Las Vegas experience, are you? There we go. Now we can dynamite the Las Vegas together. Man versus dragon. Baby. It's the eternal challenge, man. We're gonna dynamite the Las Vegas with fight the dragon. Are we the dragon? What do you think, chat? Are we the dragon, or are we the man with the strange eyeballs? I'm gonna lurk. I got some stuff around my house. Well, thank you for lurking, Grub. I do thank you for stopping by. You are a gentleman. Because I know you live, I believe you said you live in Mexico, so who knows, maybe when I do Tombs and Treasure, hit me up, maybe you do some voice acting. Well, this is disappointing. You had the introduction where you got the fucking dragon and the neon people, and then we have poker, and low poker, and big chance, and what's Dai Sayu? Dai Sayu. Find out what Dai Sayu is. What is this? Huh? Fuck is that? Please betting. Huh? Chat, I'm a gambler, but I am 100% fucking lost right now. I don't know what to do. Is this that game in Japan that they do in like the samurai movies and shit, where you throw the dice and it's the 3 dice and it's the high or the low? It's like some kind of Japanese craps or something. I'm gonna. Is this how we dynamite the Las Vegas? So, okay, I'll bet on the 5s. $100 on the 5s. And that's 15, so I assume that's the big. Let's put $100 there. Put $100 here. Now what? Ricky 2, what's our gambler? Now it's in the mummy tomb. Well, I brought it up during Vegas stream. And Kara, if you want to go over the VOD at the beginning, I start with the game I would love to collab sometime. Vegas Dream. It's a very simple casino game that 4 players can play. And where the fuck did my money go? Where's my fucking money? Did I lose? Dude. Yeah, I was talking. I did love Rika's casino or blackjack hand cam streams. I miss both of the Rikas. Here, I trust in the 5s again. That's 15, so I'll make it 15. When do we start dynamiting the Las Vegas? Dynamiting the Las Vegas. Oh. Did I win? Did I fuck? What the fuck am I doing? I don't want to Diosu anymore. I want to leave. Yes. I want to leave. I don't want to Diosu. I want informations. What the fuck did I just play, lady? Thank you, ladies. That was some great informations. Lovely informations. The best informations. I know nothing of gambling games. You don't even know Blackjack Card? Because I would be happy to teach you. It's a relatively simple game. Just about counting up to 21. And it... Oh. Hello there, ma'am. My name is Amanda Splatts. I'm a PNG singer. You may have heard of me. I'm a big fucking deal. I was just over there Diosuing, and I thought I could use a drink. Nah. She's just not that into me. Fuck. This is... What's this? In a big wheel. I'll be honest, chat. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I just saw the intro to this game online with the dragon dynamiting the Las Vegas. And I don't even know if we're the Las Vegas or the dynamite. This is getting boring. I'm gonna switch off in a minute. Nope. Well, chat, we did not dynamite the Las Vegas today. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you know I was a fucking disappointment when you let me in the fucking door. What else did I want to show you? Oh, yeah. Did y'all know I'm a huge professional wrestling fan? I did. I grew up watching the Attitude Era. I got a little bored during the John Cena era, and I actually stopped watching for a long time after the tragedy with Chris Benoit. But I'd started again a few years ago after some of my favorites had gained prominence. So this is an ancient game called Super Wrestle Angels, and it's weird because I don't fucking know Japanese, but I know how to play this game because I'll see if I can find a link, and I'm only working with one screen, otherwise I'd post it now. The only reason I know how to play this game at all is this old tripod website from like a decade ago or something had the bare bones instructions on how to do it. So I'll see if I can find it again. I'm surprised that you remember fucking tripod. Remember that was a thing. So you can play tag team, 6-man. I forget. One of these is my waifu, but I forget which one. There's like the one with the mask. I forget which one she is. The Super Destroyer woman. Uh, I'll just pick one. I'll pick this one. I don't know. Who the fuck are you? You are this one. And here we go. I mean, you're roadkill, yeah. But I got fucking better, senpai. Okay, so this is a very helpful fly. So we each got cards. And we got numbers. That's our offense for any particular type of card and our defense. And then there's our strength, our jump, and shit. Each card does different things. We got the arm length and the leg strength and the general HP. We got it all. So I'm going to start off strong with an ace. Going to do this move. And there we go, friggin' leg lariat. I don't think it's a Mitsugiri because she didn't grab my other leg, but fucking leg lariat. Let's follow up. She's on the ground. Now, the weird thing about this game, you'll notice the in-game sprites in the middle don't actually look like our characters. What they do is, it's just the same two people with every single move, but they change the colors. Now, with these two, it doesn't look that bad. But when you're playing and you have mashed characters, and the characters in the middle don't wear masks... Oh, she got a thing. She got a special card. Now she's just talking shit. It's fucked up, because then you really notice the type of shortcuts they took. Oh, belly-to-belly overhead suplex. Taking you to Suplex City, baby. Oh, I should have worried about the DD. Oh, pulling pile driver, man. That move is fucking banned, dude. That move is banned. Okay, so go another overhead suplex. Now, you look at the very bottom right here. If this is a tag match, you could choose to tag after your card, but that's the pin option. Now, her HP is at 0. We might get a pin, we might not. So, and we can only pin if we win a certain card. Yep, kick her right in the face. Now go for the pin. And I won. Notice how she looks nothing like my picture. I'll play a second round and show you what I'm talking about. And that's Super Wrestle Angels. There's a campaign mode where you can actually earn cards for each character. Let's just do one more quick round. I forget which one of these is my waifu. Like Super Dark Destroyer or something. Here, I'll just pick the last one. And I know the USA wears a mask. So the point will be the USA. And I'll show you what I mean. Look closely. The USA is wearing a mask. But look at the screen in the middle. She's not wearing a mask. And she also got the friggin' rear scoop slam. And that's because all they do is it's the exact same picture again and again. No matter who you choose, it's just they change the colors. And it's real jarring when one of them is supposed to be wearing a friggin' mask. So, let's tell her to STFU. Nope, she gets the forearm in. Probably shouldn't have went with the submission anyways. Now this is... I don't have, like, an executive job. I don't have, like, a ton of money or a good car. But I haven't played Wrestle Angels in, like, 7 or 8 fucking years, and I remember how to play Super Wrestle Angels. So, I feel like my life has been time well spent. We're not going to spend too long with this one. Just want to show it's an amazing concept and a card game. And they put out a couple sequels, like for the PS2. The PS2 one looks far better, but I don't think any of them have officially been translated. But if they do get a translation patch, I'd be down to clown with some professional wrestling card game waifus. Oh, we got the Harley Race knee. We're waiting to come. Oh, we got the special. We got something special. And oh, power slam. You got the Oklahoma slam, baby. Look how much damage that did. And an instant pin. I didn't even choose the pinning option. I don't think we're there yet. There we go, taking Miss USA to Suplex City with a bridging suplex. Didn't go for the pin, though. I should go for the pin now. Oh, I forgot the gray ones are submission moves. We got the sharpshooter locked in. There you go. Tapping out like this is Survivor Series 97, baby. I don't know who I am, but I won. I'm 2-0 in the Super Wrestle Angels. So that's it. That's enough of that shit. I hope this gets translated someday. It's like Otigiri So took years upon years to get translated. And so who knows? There's hope for Super Wrestle Angels, the fucking card game, waifu wrestlers. What else did I want to show you? I spent a lot more time on the Nintendo Mirage than the Super Nintendo Mirage because the games on that one are better. But I did have a couple I wanted to show off. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this bastard off. There are so many. This is one of the reasons why preservation is so important. There are so many amazing games that never came to the States. Like this one, Jockey Crush. I think Devil Crush and Night Crush came to the States, but not Jockey Crush. This is the best looking of all of them. Look at that shit. You got zombies or something, you got a demon. And it's pinball. It's the most badass hardcore pinball you will ever lay your fucking eyes on. If you've ever played Alien Crush or Night Crush, it's like that. If you've ever played pinball, you know you're supposed to keep the ball in the fucking air. It has bonus stages, and I believe you're supposed to get all the bonus stages. You get like a certain... What? I'm not normally this fucking bad at pinball, I swear. I was challenging the skyscraper earlier tonight, man. Agreed on game preservation, because there's just so much amazing stuff we never got, and for maybe some of the dumbest reasons. Like, Legend of the Mystic Ninja is another game I'd love to collab, play all the way through, if we ever get someone who has senpai who wants to put in several hours. But we never got Guemon 2, 3, or 4 for the Super Nintendo. I'll give me another chance. I want to at least show you a bonus round. We're challenging the sky again. We're challenging the skyscraper. But yeah. And the only way that some of these can be preserved is through desert consoles. And that is why I am so fucking angry that console games and physical console game medias are either dying out or they're just like specialty, like steelbooks and gift sets and stuff, when they're trying to make all the games into digital media. And that is why I was so adamant about Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because we lost that for decades, man. That was one of my favorite fucking fighting games, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And because of some weird shit with Strider and the rights to some stuff, we lost out on being able to get one of the greatest fighting games ever made for like a decade and a half, man. And it's only recently that they announced that they're going to be putting it back. They figured out whatever the problem was. So you got to pick up the collection when it comes out later this year. You got to support it, show us love, because Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is such an amazing game, man. And but cool shit like this we never got in the States. Because maybe they didn't think that pinball was gonna sell in the States. But you got friggin' demons and shit. Like the Buddha. I don't know if we call it Buddhist demons or what, like the Japanese canon of demons. Like I was talking about briefly in Kara's stream, I'm more into the Japanese horror aesthetic than the American horror aesthetic, and this is exactly what I was talking about. The this type of thing. Also, maybe like the more psychological horror aspects. Cause I noticed like I'm not into the American slasher movies like Freddy and Jason and shit. I want things that mess with your head. Oh, I made it. One ball. I'm gonna try this one more time. I didn't plan on going over an hour, and I'm gonna try this one more time. See if I can at least get to one of the bonus stages or something. Because there are like 7 or 8 crazy bonus stages in this game. Like I said, if you've played Alien Crush or Night Crush, I think it's part of the trilogy. But yeah, it looks like everything's fine. The audio is okay. Basically, really road testing the Mirage Super Nintendo for Otagiri. So there are 2 games that I've been waiting for a majority of my adult life as a magical girl born from Roadkill, um, to be finally translated. Otagiri So was one of them, and the other one got translated recently as well, but I don't think my laptop, is strong enough to run a desert or a Mirage Saturn and play Baroque, this fascinating first person um, horror, creepy, psychological game. So it was Otagiri So and Baroque that I wanted to play, and I have Otagiri So. I downloaded it. I mean, I purchased it. I mean, I saw it in a dream. None of these are actual consoles. These are hallucinations that we are sharing together. One more time, and then I will show. I showed you Tombs and Treasure, the preview of Tombs and Treasure, which I want to do a splatter day on. And I also found another game for this Mirage. Fuck, I need to stop talking while I play games, man. But there's also a Super Nintendo one I thought might be interesting. I worry about, but because a lot of these are things you cannot play any other fucking way, and unless you saw these mirages in the desert, you would get nothing but old Let's Plays or magazine reviews that might always be accurate. So, Otagiri So Saturday, and I got 4 stream ideas coming up next week after Otagiri So. 3 games that I want to play, if my computer can handle them, and 1 non-gaming stream. I hinted at it. I'll be sending out invitations a little later. I want to do some divination. Um, I want to do some fortune telling shit. Because I've spoken about this mystic who I spoke to in the desert, um, Tifi. She inspired me long before I became your faithful Amanda Splatts, with her story and her struggle. Um, and she's also into the mysticism. Now, I'm obviously not going to be as good as she is, but I thought the idea I had for the divination and fortune telling was going to be a little different, and I hope y'all will enjoy it. That's another way to interact with the community, which I've been trying to do more of, interact with the chat in the community, but I just got this laser like focus when I do something. Like it's helped me at work. It saved my fucking ass in the salt mines. My laser like focus. But when you're gonna be an entertainer, you gotta be able to do more than that. So We're wrapping it up right now, but before we go, I wanted to give you a little preview. I gave you a preview of Tombs and Treasure. I want to do that for a splatter day. And this is another game I wanted to do for a future stream, probably later this week. And I thought that maybe people like Rika or some of the people who are more interested in like weaponry and military stuff might be interested in it. And even if you're not, it's a strategy game. And I played a long time ago. I was never any good at it. Another game that never left the US except for the desert, but it did get a translation patch. And I played like I think 80% of it back before I became your faithful Amanda Splatts. I never finished it, but that's because like I hit a wall with one of the later missions. And this is Ball Bullet Gun. I'll play just a little bit to show you, give you a taste. God, I'm playing this hallucination with my Xbox controller. I had to map the start button to the start hallucination to the rear right trigger. I'm not going to play it fully. I just want to give you a brief taste of what this is, and then we'll end the stream. So you see, you got little fellas, and you make your own entry team. You can name them all, so maybe if I get... I don't like using my senpais' names and likeness without permission, although I know I probably could. I know it probably wouldn't be a bad thing, but I always like to ask. So just take a couple minutes, just put out a random crew team so I can just show you what the gameplay looks like. I want to do a full stream of this maybe this week. Maybe this week I have another couple games I want to do as well. And I don't know which of these I want to do for the Splatter Day. Because the reason that Splatter Day is the most important day of the week now is that I'm always off Sunday. So I can stay as long as I fucking need to. That's why Saturday night is so important. So Saturday night is now Splatter Day night. And I just want to show you briefly what this is like. Only two people. It's all in good fun after all. Agreed on game perfection. You can. It's all cool. It's all good. Well, thank you, Senpai. Like, I know. I hope I wasn't weirding people out, injecting my interest into big muscular women into things. But if it's cool with you, I will keep that in mind. Yeah, there's nothing more than I'm interested in than what I want to decipher is this massive hulking female bodybuilder to lift me up, break my spine, shatter my body, and end my fucking misery. I don't think that's too much to ask. So this is Ball Bullet Gun. You can't see the opponents because of what's known as the fog of war. You actually have to look around. So I will pick. Luckily, this is fully translated. I can search if I want to. Search this direction. I don't see anyone, so... hide behind the rock, and I'll have her. Put her out as bait. I don't see anyone. Have you seen WBL's prompts? Yeah, Bristol and I know each other. Bristol and I know each other. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Oh, you see, they. Oh no. Oh, I see them. I see them. They may not have seen me. No, they saw me because they shot me. But yeah, I think maybe my taste. I don't like talking about fetishes and shit because I think like maybe I'm old enough that it might be fucking weird. I don't know. Like I'm not a fucking grandma hag or anything, but I just don't want to weird people out by injecting my interests into shit. So once you've seen the enemy, you can attack, and each spot has its own accuracy level. So it's a very simple, very light and colorful shooting strategy military type game. And even though I'm not all into the military shooter and the gun type stuff, I thought this might be light and fun enough to draw that crowd in, the Rika type crowd in, and that y'all might enjoy it, and I could keep myself entertained too because there you go. So that is Ball Bullet Gun. I want to do a collab someday of Vegas Dream with three senpais, and I want to do a stream of Ball Bullet Gun. I'm going to try to do that this week. I want to do four streams this week. One Wednesday morning, one Wednesday afternoon, and then the Splatter Day stream. I don't know which one's going to be Splatter yet. I'm thinking I want to do the fortune telling on the Wednesday early stream, way too early stream. Uh, just 5 in the morning, so get that mysticism on, and then I think once Otagiri So is over, once I'm done with the full playthrough, which I believe takes 2 to 3 hours, I'm going to put up a poll and let people decide what game we're playing on Splatter Day because the Splatter Day streams, they're the focus. And I've said, Miss Amanda Splatts, aren't you a PNG singer? Why aren't you doing the fucking karaoke? Why aren't you singing? I'll fucking sing. I want to sing. I want to get now that I have my own channel. I want to get a couple requests here and there. I want to sing a few songs that I wasn't able to during the debut because the power went out and I had to rush to the end. Because I'd always planned to start with Duel and Dalton and end with the Duel and Dalton Desperado reprise. It's kind of a nice bookends to the stream. But so next week, Ball Bullet Gun, uh, fortune telling. I want to do Dicey Dungeons because I picked that up and it looked fucking cool. And I want to do either King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match or 2002 Unlimited Match. Probably '02 if my computer can handle it. Because the Street Fighter one where Aiden kicked my head in for a fucking hour, that was kind of a road test of how Steam games, old emulated arcade games that I actually purchased from Steam could run. And I think it slowed down at the very end, but it's hard to tell with Street Fighter 1 because if you saw the fireball, everything fucking slows down when you fire that off. That's the plan next week. Monday morning or Wednesday morning next week, 5 a.m. I want to do fortune telling, and then Wednesday, Saturday, Splatter Day, maybe Sunday. I want to do Dicey Dungeons, Ball Bullet Gun, and King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. But I don't know which one is going to be on which day and which one I want to be the Splatter Day stream. So I think I'll put that to a vote after Origiri. So that's it. Squid, Grub, Kara Senpai. I do thank you all for stopping by on this little gorilla. I fucking hate overlapping you, Senpai. But I know you go like hours. You go like 11, 12 hours. You and Nicola really blow my fucking mind with how long you're able to go. I'm sore and hurting after like a 2 hour stream. And I know Otagiri So is going to be like 3 hours. So I got some throat lozenges and some medication just in case. And in case it does go too long and my throat does hurt too much, I might have to take something to get rid of this Tom Waits rasp everyone's used to. It might have to disappear temporarily for that stream. So thank you for stopping by. Those are just Nintendo mirages and Super Nintendo mirages. None of the shit actually ever happened. It is in your head. We're having a mass hallucination. And in like 47 hours next week and Saturday, Splatterday feature presentation. Or to get a so. A project I've been waiting for many, many years to get translated. Very near and dear to my heart. This helped jumpstart Silent Hill, and it's happening, and it's happening on Splatter Day, the best fucking day of the week. So thank you for stopping by. Check out the VODs. Check out Vegas Stream. Check out Ball Bullet Gun. I want to do full plays of those eventually. Check out the other shit. It's great. You're great. I'm not great. I'm not fucking great, but I will be great someday. I'm working on it. Even though I'm not great yet, even though I am not the number one streamer I want to be, I am, and as long as I can be, I will be your faithful Amanda Splatts. Good night.